Greetings. I'm still responding to the lies of John Hagee and his attack against Allah. It crushes my heart, you know, just to think about it. Such evil, demonic spirit attacking Allah like that. So in his sermon, Who is Allah? He continues and says, think about it. We attack terrorists and they kill Christians in churches. He's speaking about a church in Pakistan. That is a sister faith? They attack terrorists. They destroyed 2 million lives of the Iraqi people. Only Allah knows how many lives were wasted by American bombs in Afghanistan. Only Allah knows. Attacking terrorists? Of course, Muslim life is not valuable, has no value in your eyes. You are the terrorists. Those hundreds of thousands and millions that you are killing, all those are terrorists. Collateral. We had 2 million terrorists in Iraq. Wow, this is news, shocking news to me. I didn't hear that. I thought that you're going after Saddam. Well, such a miserable, demonic soul. What can I say? So no, you attack the innocent and you kill hundreds of thousands. You destroy the whole country. You're not attacking the terrorists. The terrorists, prosper under your attacks. They get better and better and bigger and much mightier. And you support them with arms in Syria and Iraq today. Miserable. You're not attacking terrorists. You're attacking innocent Muslims, destroying their homelands. He says, Allah cursed Christians and Jews. God made them donkeys and pigs. Well, the word, donkey is found in the Noble Quran. Very good. I cheer you. Hagee, donkey, Hagee. John Hagee, donkey. But you know how donkey is mentioned in the Quran? Allah speaks about those who carry the books and do not understand them while carrying this load for distances at a time. This is how a donkey is mentioned. A donkey in Quran is mentioned that, Allah says, those who try to chant with their voices and their voices are worse than the voices of donkeys. That's the only thing about donkeys found in the Quran. You miserable John Hagee from the Christian faith, you Zionist, rotten, are not mentioned directly in the Quran. And this big issue is not about all the Jews. Regardless, it's not about the Christians. Period. Dear liar. Attacking Quran with your lies like that. It's against those Jews or the Israelis who were with Moses on a day of the Sabbath near the sea, Red Sea, and the Lord said, I will provide you with fresh fish. No need to fish. I will provide you with the fish, with the tide, water move on the shore and go back and leave you fish in abundance for hundreds of thousands, 6 days a week. But on the Sabbath, do not try to fish yourselves. It's a test. The Lord had to do it. But some of the miserable Israeli who offended the Lord all their lives, and you know their story in your Old Testament, You know how miserable they are against the Lord? They went and started fishing on the Sabbath. Not all of them. Moses had some believers among the Israelis those days. But those who offended the Lord were, a few hundreds. And the Lord turned those into pigs. Not all the Jews. We don't see the Jews in the synagogues today, pigs. Bonk, bonk. Like you, John Hagee, fatso. Look like a pig. Well, looking like a pig, this is not the work of the Lord, by the way. You are begotten that way from your parents. Forgive us. We have no control over that. The word donkey is not mentioned in the Quran as you lie. The pigs are not all the Jews and the Israelis, but those specific who violated the Sabbath. You have to read it in the Quran to understand. Do not misquote. Take out of context. Quran doesn't say all the Jews are pigs. Quran doesn't say about any human being that he was turned into donkey. Quran, I told you what donkeys are. People who carry the book and do not understand because they don't know how to read or they do not want to read. They are like donkeys, carrying, loads on their backs for distances. And those who chant with their bad voices in the houses of worship, Allah say, similar people, not those, I'm sorry, but similar people who are so proud, so nice, they love their voices so much while they sound like donkeys. And the sound of donkey is not so nice. Whatever. This is how donkeys are mentioned in the Quran. Ignorant, liar, John Hagee, attacking Allah with your miserable demonic spirit. Shame on you. Shame on you. And you call yourself a man of God. Men of God like you need to be thrown into hell early enough. You people need to investigate. He turned to the church members, those idiots who will, claps for every lie he says. You people need to investigate who teaching your children about this spokesman. He judges Islam based on someone who spoke some lies. And now collapsing, from the idiots in his church. Because he said that, you need to investigate who teaches your children. Okay, fine. All right. It took long enough on this video. I suffer so much, loading on YouTube anyway. Take care.